Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. We'll see the Bulls taking on Portland. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Aldridge out there with Artest. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Butler in at the 2. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Chicago making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
That's his first personal foul.
Brown against Porter. Pass to Kersey. Clock at 6. Over Artest. Chicago grabs the miss. Aldridge with it. Rebound by Williams. Porter against Brown. Porter kicks to Drexler. Outside Williams. Duckworth in the post, working on Drummond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Butler against Drexler. Down low. Oh, trying for it. And stolen by Drummond. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. On defense, the Bulls. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brown kicks to Artest. Dishes it to Aldridge. That one doesn't drop.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Passes to Kersey. From deep, Drexler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Butler. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his first basket.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
Porter passes to Duckworth. And it's sent back by Drummond. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Bulls on D. Shots good by Drexler.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Here's Artest, following the score by Clyde Drexler. From the baseline. Aldridge can't get it to go.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Here's Artest. And that one hits back iron. Here's Kersey. Got a piece of it. Brown against Porter. Now Drexler. Porter dishes to Drexler. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Ryan is checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Porter. The Bulls also changing it up. Zinkis, he's checked in for Aldridge. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Ron Artest. And it's Crawford in for Jimmy Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And Bryant kicks to Drexler. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here are the Bulls now. Anthony on the wing. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt.
Here's Brown. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Drummond. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So for the Trailblazers, Petrovic is checked in for Kersey, and Ainge is subbed in for Clyde Drexler. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. "36 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Petrovic. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. "26 seconds left in the first. Screen by Porzingis. It's Crawford with the drive. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Crawford.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Davis against Brown. Pass to Petrovic. Duckworth sets a screen. With 1 on the clock, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Portland trails by 5. Petrovic is out there with Brown. Then there's Davis. Then there's Ainge. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Kicks it to Ainge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Davis. Over Irving. But they'll get another chance. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That one is off. Jones checked in for Davis. And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Irving. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Jones. Irving with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Jones. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Blazers on offense. 6-point game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Petrovic for the 3. And Lopez pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Crawford's shot is good.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
They set the pick. Here's Petrovic. Portland keeps it going with the new shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Buck Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Chicago also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Porzingis. Artest comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Butler in for Jamal Crawford. The Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so Butler nails both of them. Portland trails by 9. Jones the pass to Brown. Williams a screen. Here's Ainge. Portland again missing. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it down.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
And Portland making a change here. Porter's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brown with it, picked up by Artest. Brown kicks to Bryant. Over Aldridge. Portland no good that time either.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Bryant with a screen on Irving. Jones drives in. Nice D from Aldridge. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Artest. Powered down with both hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
When you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Duckworth, he's checked in for Bryant. Drexler comes in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for Jones. And Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Lopez. Shots good by Butler.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Portland trails by 13. Porter kicks to Smith. Here's Drexler. Portland no good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. That one drops for him. 6 points for Butler.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Smith against Irving. Right side, Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Irving with it. Outside Artest. Irving dishes to Butler. Aldridge a screen. Butler passes to Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Porter kicks to Drexler. 41 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Artest. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
Feeds to Duckworth. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Drummond a screen. Irving drives in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Portland trails by 17, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Drummond. Artest is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. Artest's gone 1 of 4 so far. At the elbow, Williams, and stolen by Aldridge. Artest against Duckworth. Duckworth grabs the board. Duckworth's got his third rebound tonight. And Butler sends it back. And here is Irving. Here's Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Artest's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Porter against Irving. Aldridge kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. Butler's got 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
So for the Trailblazers, Ryan is checked in for Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Clyde Drexler. Davis is subbed in for Porter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Porzingis is coming in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Ron Artest. And it's Crawford in for Butler. And that one, good.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And it's Irving missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Davis against Irving. Here's Kersey. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Ainge is checked in for Duckworth. So Anthony nails both of them. A challenging stretch here for Portland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They set the pick. Davis with it. He's picked up by Irving. Portland moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Ainge. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Outside Irving. Outside Anthony. Screened by Porzingis. Here's Lopez. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one. Outside Davis. Passes it to Petrovic. Back to Davis. Porzingis against Kersey. They set the screen from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Bryant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That free throw, no good for the Trailblazers. Brown comes in for Petrovic, and Jones subbed in for Davis. Brown is checked in for Chicago. And it's the Bulls with the ball. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Porzingis. Lopez a screen. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Over Brown. Anthony's shot is off. Portland trails by 21. Screen by Jones. Shot off the pick. That's short off the rim. Ainge has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Inside, here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Drexler comes in for Brown. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Lopez. Artest comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Jamal Crawford. Stolen by Artest. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Porter's checked in for Portland. He's off on the 2nd. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
High post shot. That one good for 2. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Chicago leading by 22. There's 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Anthony dishes to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Now Jones. He kicks it to Drexler. With the teardrop. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Drexler's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Jones is out there with Porter. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Kevin Duckworth. And it's Williams at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Artest. Down low. Here's Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bulls. Jones against Brown. Picked by Williams. The 3 from Drexler. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Brown kicks to Butler. Aldridge a screen. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the 2nd half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Duckworth. Almost, but it rolls out. Butler attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Petrovic is checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Jones. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Irving's checked in to the wing right side. Now the feed to Duckworth over Drummond, and that one goes long. Here's Artest. Took him no time at all on that one.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this 2nd half, and they're getting good results.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Outside Irving.
The dish to Aldridge. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look now for Portland. Bryant, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Drexler, and Smith subbed in for Davis. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Drummond. Kevon Looney comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Ron Artest. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Duckworth's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Hezonja kicks to Irving. There's the pass to Porzingis. There's a good screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one drops. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. Kersey comes in for Brown. Drexler, he's checked in for Petrovic. And Porter subbed in for Smith. Then for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Kevon Looney. Artest comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Crawford in for Mario Hezonja. So for the Trailblazers, Brown, he's checked in for Duckworth. Ainge comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Smith subbed in for Porter. Smith the pass to Brown. Williams a screen. Here's Ainge. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Artest. Oh.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Crawford kicks to Porzingis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Ainge. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. He dishes it to Smith. There's the screen. Brown with it. Picked up by Artest. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis, and that one misses.
At the line, Buck Williams.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Drummond a screen. Up off the screen. And it's sent back by Bryant. They get it back, and that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Smith dishes to Ainge. Brown against Artest. Brown the pass to Williams. Smith outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Irving. No good off the front iron. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Porzingis kicks to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Drummond passes to Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith against Brown. Smith dishes to Williams. Screen by Smith. Goes up the baseline. No good off the back of the rim. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next.